Our College Football Week celebration continues. The next school finished the 2021 season with a record of 11 wins and 2 losses and a Peach Bowl win over Pittsburgh in Atlanta. We're, of course, talking about your Michigan State Spartans. So joining us live from East Lansing is Director of Player Relations and Program Advancement, Darien Harris. Good morning, Darien.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So let's talk about that momentum from the Peach Bowl. Did that carry over and motivate the team during the offseason?
You know, I think it set us up on a good track coming into this year, but at the same time, as you've heard Coach Tucker say, and he'll continue to echo this sentiment, nobody cares what you did last year. So, yes, you absolutely want to win those types of games against great opponents like Pittsburgh, conference champ versus conference champ. Definitely gives you momentum going into the offseason, but then you have to start building on your new team going into the next year. So that's what we're doing going into this 2022-2023 season. You know, we set the standard high. The outside, voices, as we like to call everybody that's not within our program, their expectations are now starting to catch up with ours, which is to win championships. So we have to make sure that we're backing that up on the field. And we're putting last year behind us going forward into this year.
All right. Well, as Coach Tucker enters his 3rd season with the Spartans, he's got some pretty big wins under his belt. Has his goals changed for the program at all?
Not at all. He came in the door feeling like this is a championship caliber program and that we would be competing for championships, for national championships. So his expectations for the program and the standard has not changed. Again, as he likes to say, the standard is the standard. So how he came through the door on, I believe it was February 12th, 2020, those expectations have not changed. Now we're building on that and making sure we're doing everything we can to meet those expectations, to meet those standards. And that's why we're putting in such a lot of work day in and day out and really looking forward to Friday night's game.
All right, and you are a former Spartan captain, and we're on that 2015 Big Ten title team that reached the college football playoff. Man, that was exciting. How do you use your success and experience as a Spartan to motivate the current team?
Yeah, absolutely. I just try to show them, in the best way possible, the best ways to lead, the best ways to create a championship expectation and mentality amongst your teammates, especially when I'm talking to the leaders, our thermostat group, just making sure that they understand, the ins and outs of what it takes to be a leader on the football team. It's not easy, especially at the age that they're at, and having to confront and demand from your teammates. It can be difficult sometimes. So just trying to ease their mind as they go throughout this process as they're navigating being student athletes, and especially just really talking to them about things outside of football and letting them know that, football is not the end all be all. It's not everything. It doesn't define you. Yes, we want to win championships here. Yes, you're here for your athletic prowess on the field, but there is so much more that you can experience off the field, especially at a place like Michigan State. And when you get involved in those things, it actually eases your mind when you're out there on the field because you're doing a bunch of different things as well. So can definitely carry that success that we had playing here during that tenure to what I'm doing now. And now I want to build on that so that we can win those playoff games so that we can be crowned national champions in the future.
All right, well, you're starting the season off on Friday at home with a Stripe the Stadium game against the Western Michigan Broncos. Can you give us a preview of that game?
Yeah, it's just really exciting. Anytime you get to play a in-state game. I remember my game in 2015 down in Kalamazoo against Western Michigan. They always come in and play tough. They have incredible players, great coaching staff. They're always putting guys in the National Football League. So they have a lot of talent on their team. And especially this year they do as well. Beat a Power 5 opponent last year in Pittsburgh. So it'll be a great game. The atmosphere in Spartan Stadium is going to be awesome. As you mentioned, the Stripe the Stadium game to kick off the season at night. It's going to be fun. We got a brand new sound system in Spartan Stadium. We got a few other surprises that I can't wait for everybody to see. Just going to be a really great night back in East Lansing. During welcome week for the students, there's nothing better than that opening kickoff, opening game of the season in the fall when everybody's back on campus and East Lansing's buzzing again.
Oh, it is going to be amazing. Darien Harris, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great talking with you, and best of luck this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.